bonus video this week because next Sunday is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. It's a little early, but I'm jumping the gun because I wanted to get this video up just because I have some recommendations I want to give you. And this is going to be a haul update video from last year's Mother's Day haul. Like, I went shopping around Mother's Day and my husband let me buy a few things. So we're going to update you on those products. So that kind of can lump in with some recommendations as well. And yeah, excuse my voice. I have come down with something. My husband's homesick with the flu. My daughter had the flu all day yesterday, and she's still recovering today. So I'm just trying to not get sick, but something is going on. I feel like I sound funny. I think I sound funny. So if I have to suddenly blow my nose, please excuse me. But I will link last year's haul down below. It was actually a Get Ready With Me and haul, so you can see these products in action if you're interested. And I really like how last year's look turned out, and I just love everything I was wearing. I was actually wearing something from a company I'm going to show you as a recommendation as well. So I will link that below so you can watch that if you'd like to. And let me just make sure I didn't miss anything because my head's partially not here today. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the haul update portion, just kind of talk about these products, whether, you know, I think they'd make good gifts, and just update you on those. I love to do haul updates. I think you guys enjoy it too. Let me know if you do. I just think it's really important to not only show you what I'm buying and using, but update you on whether it's a good product or not. And that's the way I go to YouTube, is to see if something's good or not. And then we'll get into the recommendations portion later. So I'm just checking my P's and Q's. I feel like I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm going to go down my list because the last haul updates video that I did, which I'm not sure if you've seen it yet or not. I don't think you have. I didn't go on my list and I forgot some things. So I'm going to follow my list today, which is why I make lists. The first thing I have here is the Makeup Forever. Oh, I'll just insert pictures of the things I don't have. So the first thing is the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. I had got that as like a point perk or like something in an order. I do really like that. I thought it was very nice for filling in the pores and any like areas that are texturized on your face. It was kind of, it's very smooth. I don't feel like it was, it's kind of like the Benefit Professional, but I think I personally liked it better. I felt like it wasn't too greasy. It just was really nice to fill in those pore areas for me. That's what I used it in between my brows here, on the two sides of my cheeks and my nose. That's where I used it. I thought it was really nice. And I would definitely recommend that if you have any sort of pore issues, large pores, or texture. The next thing is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus Foundation. Quite honestly, I haven't worn this since last summer, and I put it on today because I self-tanned last night because I knew I wanted to wear this foundation. In order to wear it, I'm in the shade 45. I need to be self-tanned because I bought this last year at this time to wear in the summer. I forgot how good this is. This is a beautiful foundation. I was putting this foundation on this morning, and I did not use a beauty blender. I used the Sigma Flat Top F80 Kabuki. You know what that looks like. Is this it? Yes, this is it. I swear, I know what this brush is. I'm just literally, you know, sick brain. I was using this to put it on. It really just blends beautifully into the skin. It's a very like powdery satin kind of finish, which is why I think it's a beautiful foundation for brides, especially if you're really oily. I think this is going to help control your oil if you do like a mattifying primer. No, I'm not oily. I used a hydrating primer because I'm very dry right now. It's currently snowing outside. Yeah, May 1st it is today, and it's snowing. Yuck. Anyways, I need the hydration because my skin's just kind of still dry. It's cold out and icky, and so I think this is a beautiful foundation. Huge shade range. You can definitely find your shade in there. Full coverage, buildable. I don't even know what else to say about it. It's beautiful. I would definitely recommend checking this out. If you're oily, you're going to love this. I think even if you're a drier skin, I think you can still totally wear this because I'm more on the dry side right now. It didn't stick to any dry patches or anything. So is my lighting okay? I don't know. I didn't even check my lighting. I just hit play. If I look a little sick, I'm sorry. I truly am. Okay, so anyways, that's the foundation, and I do enjoy that. And I did like applying it with this kind of brush versus a beauty blender. I just think it really gets it mixed into your skin better than a beauty blender with this particular foundation. Okay. The next thing is the NARS Blush Contour in Olympia. This was in my yearly favorites. I love this. I'm using this as a blush today. For some reason, I look really white underneath my eyes. Let me just add a little more blush. This you can use as a contour product or as a blush or both. I did not use it as a bronzer today. I just used this as my blush. It's a very skin, it comes in 3 different shades. This is the lightest one. This is the shade Olympia. So this is like a matte, bronzy, rosy bronze. Not too rosy, but it does come off as a little bit of warmth to your skin here, a little bit of a pink undertone. Now there are a couple other ones. And then that cream shade here is like a matte highlight you can use to set your under eyes. I used it underneath my highlighter today as like a matte highlight, but I didn't find that it showed up on my skin too much when I'm this shade. So I'm not sure. I think if you're really fair, you could use that. But basically, I just bought it for this color, and I love it. It's great for a nude, barely there blush shade. I just think it's really beautiful. So yes, I really love that. And there's a little bit of a swatch. You can see it has a little bit of a pink undertone to it. Just, it can be really soft, or you can build it up. So I love it. I think it also works great as an eyeshadow shade. It's just kind of one of those products you can bring when traveling and multi-purpose. You know, you can contour with it, you know, add some color and eyeshadow. The next thing I have here is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I ended up bringing that back because for my skin tone, I just thought it was a little too rich with too many warm orangey type undertones in it. It is a beautiful bronzer. It's gorgeous, but if I'm not self-tanning year-round, it's just too dark. It's not as natural looking. Now, if you're darker than me, I think that's a great bronzer. I do enjoy it. I just didn't use it that much, and so I decided to return it and find something else that would work for me. The next thing I have is the Makeup Forever Artist Palette Volume 1. This was in my yearly favorites. This is an amazing value. If you have not yet tried the Makeup Forever Artist Shadows, this is a beautiful bang for your buck, first of all, and you get all these neutral shades. Now there is a volume 2 that's more colorful, and then they've come out with like limited edition ones, but I get the most use out of this. I love the colors that are in here. These are everyday colors. My favorite color is in here. It's number ME512, metallic 512. It's like a yellowy, gorgeous, golden color. Looks amazing on the eyelids. I really like the formulation of these. My favorite is the metallic shades just because I love a really bright lid. I think if you're going to try the Artist Shadows, what is this, $44, and you get 9 shades. The trios are 3 for $44. Now they are a larger eyeshadow, but if you want more variety for about the same price, I love this. I think this is a great starting point, a great launching board. It's just all the neutrals you would ever use. Great lid shade. You can create smoky eyes with this, bronzy eyes with this. I love it. So let me grab a wipe here so I don't get my white shirt filthy. But I love that. I've talked about it several times. I actually used this in the Get Ready With Me from last year. That is linked. So if you want to see this in action, go ahead and check that video out. The next thing on my list is the Marc Jacobs Gel Eyeliner in the shade Lunatic. Love that color. But it doesn't stay on me. The gel eyeliner, here's the thing about gel, anything really, it dries out quickly. So if you don't buy a color that you would use a lot, it's going to dry out quickly. So, and I didn't find that it stayed on me. I loved this shade. The shade was just beautiful. I just wish that it would have, I returned it because it just didn't stay. Like I would put it on and it would just go away. And I was so sad because the colors he has are beautiful. It didn't work for me. Now those may work wonderfully for you. It just did not work for me. So when I find things that, you know, I still have the receipt for and they're not working for me, I bring them back. No shame in my game. Why waste your money when you can go and buy something else that's going to work? And Sephora has a great return policy for that reason. So don't fear that. And even if you don't have your receipt, if you have your Beauty Insider card or the card you paid for, at least get store credit and try something else. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point. So, okay. The next thing is the Tarte Eyelash Curler. I bought this because I needed a new eyelash curler. They do go bad. And I think I don't remember, somebody asked me, well, how do you know when it goes bad? Well, what happens is it doesn't start curling your lashes as much in the spring, starts to get really wonky and just, I don't know. All I know is when I bought this and curled my eyelashes with it, I realized my old one wasn't doing, it wasn't working. So I don't know. I'd say after about, depends how much you use it. I use mine every time I do my, mascara, and today I have no lashes on. I was going to, then I decided, you know what, I don't feel like it. I have 2 sick family members, and when I'm done filming this video, I'm just going to go and put my jammies on anyway. So I just thought we were just going to go for a very fresh, springy look today with bronze skin and mascara, and that's it. So anyways, back to this. I love this eyelash curler. The previous one I had was the Tweezerman one. And that one did okay, but I like the curve of this one better for my eye shape. I can get the curl portion actually closer to the root of my lashes, therefore it will actually curl. The Tweezerman one was a little bit straighter. It didn't have as much of a swing here, so I couldn't get my eye all the way in. It was straighter. So I would say it really depends on your eye shape. But if you have almond-shaped eyes like me, or even, you know, just a rounder, you know what I'm trying to say? I really like this one. This one works well for me, so I would recommend the Tarte one. I like the springy action. This is a limited edition color, but they always have, you know, their normal one, and then they usually come out with a limited edition color. The next thing I have is NARS Cruising Lipstick, and I'm actually wearing this underneath a gloss. I know it probably looks like I'm wearing nothing today, but I just wanted to keep it really simple. I might put on a different color here later, but this is NARS Cruising. It's a great nudie pink color. Now this formula is very sheer. This is a color you're going to have to build up, but it really essentially gives your lips a little bit of color and a lot of shine. Very hydrating, very comfortable on the lips. Now because of all those factors, it by no means is a lasting situation, but I really like the color while I'm wearing it. Just as a barely there, easy color, which I should probably put something else on because I feel like I'm looking a little deathly. It's just a really soft nudie pink color. Very easy, effortless type of situation. I like it. I think it's probably not worth the money just because it doesn't stay on, but I'll pay that price for the formulation and for a certain color. Now I don't have any lip liner or nothing on. We're just going really simple here. I think it would look better on me or just maybe in general with a liner, but I just didn't do that. Okay, the next thing I have is the Surratt Lip Luster in the shade Coquette. This is beautiful. Now, I don't know. Last year at the VIB sale, I had bought a bunch of things from this brand because I'd never heard of it. It was new at the time. I wanted to try it. And I ended up returning the blushes and the eyeshadow. I just was not impressed. For the money, it just didn't make sense to me. And I kind of feel like that with this. Now, I kept this because I love gloss. I love a pinky nude gloss with some shimmer. The formula on this is really nice. It has a very small, nice wand. It's pretty opaque for a gloss, and the color is stunning. It is kind of sticky, but that means it will stay on. See how it's got a nice, it's a nice gloss. Not my favorite gloss ever. Do you need to run out and buy this? No. But if you've never tried anything from his line, I would recommend the glosses just because the other things, I haven't tried everything, but the other things I tried, I would not put my stamp of recommendation on. But the color is really beautiful. I guess I can, let me just put it on. Let's just turn this into a try-on party, shall we? I cannot believe it's snowing today, guys. Seriously. Between snow and having the flu, I mean, it's just one of those days where you're just like, ugh. This is also really pretty as a topper over something else. Oh, my lips are dry. This is so disgusting. See, it's really pretty, but it is kind of sticky. I don't mind stick. I like stick because that means it's going to stick around because I drink a lot of water. Coffee, I always have a beverage with me all day long, or even when I'm out and about, I always bring something with me to drink, so I don't mind the stick factor. But for those of you who do, this is not going to be the gloss for you. So it's pretty. It is pretty. Should have put this on in the first place. You're probably thinking, ooh, she looks rough when I hit play. Okay, the next thing I have is the NARS Christopher Kane Parallel Universe. This is limited edition. I'll just show you what it looks like. Maybe you can find it on eBay. Absolutely stunning. This was part of the summer collection last year. Really hard to get. I haven't used it much just because it's so beautiful and it's limited edition. I just don't want to use it too much because then once it's gone, it's gone. So if you have this, dig it out. It is gorgeous. I do enjoy it. And I guess I haven't even looked to see what their summer collection is this year. I'm sure it's out. If not, it will be soon. Anyways, okay, next thing. I'm wearing this today, and I love this. This had been on my wish list for quite some time. And I finally just bit the bullet and bought it. It's what I have in my eyes today. It's NARS Isolde. This is beautiful. I believe I have a get ready with me using this. I will link that below if I do. I might be making that up. But if I do, I'll link it below. Otherwise, my opinion on the NARS duos is that they're very hit and miss. The ones I have, I love. I have a couple limited edition ones, and then I think just 2, or maybe just 1. Maybe this is the only one I have from the permanent line. This one's great. Very pigmented. The lens wonderfully stays on all day. But I can't say that for all the other ones. So it's just a beautiful gold and this like coppery. Perfect. This right here to me is the epitome of like summer shades. So pigmented. I mean, I think if there was one you had to run out and get, it'd be this one. And if there was one that I would absolutely say is a must-have for summer, it'd be this one. So easy, effortless. And you can create a look with just those 2 shades, because I did use a couple MAC matte shades in my crease, but if you wanted to, you could totally do a look with just those 2 colors. The next thing I have is the Living Proof Prime Style Extender Spray. I really like this stuff. So you put this on your wet hair, clean wet hair, and what it does is essentially hold your style before you go in and style it. It just, instead of using like a mousse, it's just something else that can really dirty up your hair and hold the style. I really like this. I like that it has a spray. You can just spray it, comb it, blow dry it, I don't blow dry. Quite honestly, I always just let my hair air dry, which is better for your hair. Yeah, it's great. It says it's weatherproofing, time-saving, weightlessly perfecting. I find when I use this that my style really does hold the curl. It does work well for days. I really like this. Now my hair, I have a lot of hair. I have fine hair, but I have a lot of it, and it's pretty thick. So this works great for my texture of hair. Now I can't speak for other textures because I don't have other texture, but this is what I like. Now my hair looks like, has it been winging out that whole time? I'll tell you what. Anyways, I do really enjoy this stuff and would definitely recommend it. Great for summer too. Because in the summer, you know, it's hot and you don't want to do your hair as much, so if you spray that on there, you can just kind of go with the flow. The next thing I have on here is the Makeup Forever Aqua Rouge number 14. I love the color of this. You have to be very careful with this though, because if you don't apply it evenly, it'll like pool on the edges of your lips and create like a lip liner, but it's like a bunch of lip product that just pooled to the outside. But this is so long wearing. I mean, you put this on, you have to literally take a wipe and scrub it off. If you're looking for something that you don't have to want to touch up, and this is in the liquid lipstick category, yes, but I like this. It comes with a gloss that you can put on the other end to help, like, once this is on and it starts to like feel crappy and gross, and you can stick the gloss on, but I put the gloss on right away and it kind of dries down. This color is gorgeous. It's like a rosy mauve shade. I find that it's a little bit darker on my lips than in the tube, but it's really pretty. I really do like this, and it goes nowhere. Okay, next we have the NARS Audacious Lipstick in Olivia. I had completely forgot that I had purchased this. I had bought it, put it on the shelf, and I think I had like made a Snapchat post about it or something, or maybe I mentioned it in a video that I completely forgot about it, which is really sad and pathetic. But this is a beautiful shade. It's a great fall shade. I bought it at this time of year, but I was thinking fall. I was premature shopping. It's a great bricky red shade, which I like on myself. Definitely not a summertime color, but I love the Audacious formula, and it's a beautiful shade for fall. The second to last thing is this. I had this on in the beginning of the video over the NARS Cruising. It's the Makeup Forever Plexi Gloss. These were new around springtime last year in the shade 300P. It's a beautiful peach with golden sparkle. This is a really nice gloss. I like the formulation. Now this is not sticky. The wand is a little bit different. It has like a cut-in right here. But I find that when you go to apply this, you can really get to the edges of your lips because of that wand. Now, I don't know if that was the intention, but because it's like rounder and fuller on the end, or maybe it's, I don't know, it's like it can almost sit like that. I'm not sure what the purpose of it is, but it's a nice gloss. It's a very soft, shimmering peach with sparkle. Makes your lips look really juicy, really glossy, not sticky like what I'm wearing. It's nice. The last thing, and there's a lot of shades in here, or a lot of shades available in this lip gloss. The last thing is the Sephora lip cream in the shade Infinite Rose. I returned all of the Sephora lip creams I had purchased at the VIB sale last year, and then this one. Loved the colors, had high hopes from them. They were very affordable, beautiful colors, but they bunched up on my lips. And bunched up, left a white line, disappeared really oddly. It just looked really gross. And so I returned those. Those did not work for me. I know that they work for other people, but for me, they were a no-go. So those went back. So, okay, that is going to be the end of the updates on the things that I had purchased last year. And if, like I said, if you want to see those things in action, that video will be linked. So I have some recommendations. There's still time to shop. We have 1 full week, and I wanted to get these ideas out there in case you were needing help this year and not quite sure what to get, or you're just kind of like, oh, I need some new, fresh ideas. I always give the same thing. Well, I thought I would just share some of my favorite things to give as gifts and some things that I think are really great gifts. So let's start with this. This is something you cannot go wrong with candles, okay? I feel like candles are fail-safe, is that a word? A gift that you just can't mess up. And I wanted to mention the Village candle brand because this brand burns so long. It burns evenly. This is by far one of the most scented candles I've ever smelled. For instance, I keep this downstairs and I burn it sparingly, but I bought this in the fall. Remember when I showed you guys this last September or so when I had purchased it? The apples, cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar scent. It's called apples and cinnamon, but that's what's in here. The best smelling scent ever. Welcoming, homey, makes your home smell amazing. I haven't had one person walk in here that doesn't live here and not say your house smells amazing. It's this candle. I burn it very sparingly because it smells so good, but I keep it downstairs, and I brought it up to this room to film this video, and my whole room smells like this, and I'm not even burning it. It burns super slow. I mean, you want to keep your wicks trimmed anyways, and like burn it for a solid 2 hours or so the wax melts evenly. But this Village candle brand makes amazing scents, smell amazing. I highly recommend this particular one. I think it says on here, yeah, approximate burn time is up to 170 hours. Love this, love this, love this. So this is a great gift idea. I don't think you can go wrong with candles. The next thing I want to talk about is a blush item that I recommend. Now, makeup isn't something you can buy for every person. Not everyone wears makeup, but if they were going to wear makeup, I think this formulation is beautiful. It lasts, comes in matte and satin. I just think I'm smitten with these blushes lately. I know I've talked them to death. They have lots of colors to choose from. I own 4 of them. I think they are a beautiful gift. The packaging is on point. This is the shade Spectra. It's a matte, soft, pinky peach. I have the shade Tinge here, which is a soft peach color. This is also matte. These are beautiful blushes. I think even for a newbie, they blend well, they stay on well. Even someone that doesn't wear a lot of makeup, they're buildable. So you can do a really soft blush, or you can build it up to have, for someone who likes a lot of blush like me, put on the blush. The next shade I have here is called Prism. This is a matte peach shade. And then the last one is a satin, and this one's called Vivid. This is like a bubblegum pink. I mean, it doesn't show up like that bright on your skin, but it just gives your skin a really nice flush. So I think if there was a makeup item to give to somebody that they haven't yet tried, or you want to get them some more blush, these Lorac blushes, I love them. I want all the colors. All right. The other makeup item is lipstick. I think lipstick makes a great gift for someone. Lipstick is something you change out all the time based on your outfits and on the day. Or maybe they just love a certain shade and you want to try a new formula. I have 3 formulas here that I think are superb. The packaging, between the packaging, the formulation, the color payoff, the longevity, they make great gifts because you're giving someone something that's a really great quality. So the first one I have here is the YSL Rouge Pure Couture. Now there's a lot of shades in this range. I just have 2. The first one here is a great nude. This is number 10. It's like a beigey pinky nude. They're so creamy and comfortable. They're not a drying formulation. They just glide on. Just a beautiful, beautiful lipstick shade. Formulation is great. The packaging is stunning. And this is number 22. This was my most recent one. Now this is a brighter pink color. This might not be for everyone, but like I said, there's lots of shades to choose from. But if you're into like bubblegum Barbie pinks, I should almost put this on. This would be a great color. I love the formulation. You cannot go wrong with a YSL lipstick as a gift because the packaging is stunning. I love it. The other one here is the Givenchy lipsticks. Beautiful formulation. This is real leather on the packaging. It's just very rocker chic with the logo, and then it has like these little bullets right here. I have 2 colors. This is a great peachy nude. This one's called Beige Plume, number 102. Great peachy nude. Actually, it's more peach than nude, I think. It's a good summer color, spring summer color. And then the other color I have here is for someone who likes bold colors. This is number 305, Rouge Azuri. This is what I was going to wear today. I probably should have put this on earlier. Would have given me a little bit more life here. Let's put it on for you. Why didn't I put this on earlier? This just saved this whole video. This is a beautiful color, and that's the Givenchy Rouge Azuri. Oh, it's gorgeous. I think these make great gifts. Oh my goodness, I have it all over my hands, and I'm wearing a white shirt. And the last lipstick formulation is the Dior Rouge Addicts. I love these. This is more for the person who doesn't love lipstick but wants a little color on their lips with some gloss. They're comfortable. They're buildable. These are not going to be like an opaque. Some of them are more opaque. This one's more opaque than others. Some are more sheer, just depending on the color. I find out of the ones I own, the deeper shades have more color payoff immediately versus the lighter shades that have to be kind of built up. This is Fashion Night. This was the most recent one I bought. I feel like once this is on, it's almost even more fuchsia-y, just because I have pigmented lips. I love these. I think you can't go wrong with these. These are beautiful packaging. They have lots of colors to choose from, and it looks like this. Beautiful. The next thing I wanted to quickly mention is jewelry, and I wanted to share with you the necklace that I'm wearing. This is from BaubleBar, and this is by far my favorite necklace I've ever purchased from BaubleBar. Everything comes really nicely packaged, and then within the packaging and the tissue and the handwritten note, the jewelry is contained in a pouch that you can then, store your jewelry in. I love this piece. I find that this piece can take you from day to night. It can dress up a t-shirt. You can wear it to the office. You can wear it out with an evening dress. I love this necklace. I think it's so chic. It's so easy. You don't have to fret. It's adjustable. I have it. Do I have it on the tightest? No, I don't even have it on the tightest one. So depending on your neck size, it really can suit anyone because it has an adjustable thing. But I love BaubleBar. I love their customer service. They have personal shopping online. If you need help, maybe you just want to go to the website and find something else. There's someone there that you can chat with. Like you can say, hey, I'm shopping for so-and-so. This is kind of their style, and they can give you recommendations, which is awesome. Sometimes it's hard to shop for people. Not everyone is easy to shop for, and to have that extra outside opinion and help is really great. So I wanted to mention that because it's a great place to buy jewelry, and they have a good return policy if you're dissatisfied. And every time you shop, you accumulate points, and those points turn into dollars off. And so I shop there often. So sometimes I don't even have to spend any money because I have enough points to get things for free. So I wanted to mention jewelry. I think that's a great option, and I love the BaubleBar. And now the last things I want to share with you are some perfumes. I think perfumes are like a great Mother's Day gift. And if you know your mother well, you probably have this, like my mom and I, we have the same scent taste. So like if I find a perfume I like, more than likely she's going to love it and she ends up buying it too. So it's easy for me to buy her perfumes, and you're probably the same way. But I wanted to share with you my top 5 perfumes. These are my go-to top 5 perfumes, my favorite ones. And right now Sephora has 3 times points on any fragrance purchase. So for you, if you're buying the gift, you're going to get 3 times points, which is awesome. Okay, so let me just start here. I even printed off the descriptions because I wanted to make sure, pretty good at describing perfumes, but I really wanted to get it right. So this first one is Versace's Crystal Noir. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is just an absolutely beautiful perfume. So this is a fragrance that has, the 2 main notes are gardenia and amber. So this is a very spicy, rich, sassy perfume. I feel so feminine when I wear this. It's a great evening perfume. But anyways, this is what the packaging looks like. The style of this is magical, sheer, and sensual. I wouldn't say sheer as in a light fragrance. I would say sheer as in it's very obvious and transparent what the notes in this perfume are. You can smell them immediately. Okay, so this is a floral oriental scent. It's feminine, gentle, and leaves a lasting impression. I don't know about gentle. It is gentle. It is very florally initially, but it sticks around because of the oriental spice, which is that amber undernote. I love it. I think it's very, I personally would call it a little bit more of a stronger scent, but I like it. So this is how they describe it. She's effortlessly sexy, confident, and loves fashion, sumptuousness, and good Lord, I can't speak. What's the word? Eccentricity? I don't know, I love it. And I don't know if I would call myself any of those things. All right, the next one I have here is the latest perfume purchase, and I am smitten with this. This is, if you're looking for something that's springy, summery, sweet, but amazing, get this one. This is the Tender Romance Ralph Lauren. I think this is the most universal out of all of these. This style of this is promising, enchanting, and intimate. The packaging's gorgeous too. Oh, I love this. Okay, so this has ginger, paracord, bergamot, white magnolia, jasmine, ginger lily, cashmere woods, benzoin, and musk. So initially, it's very fruit forward, very fresh and delicious. I almost want to eat it, but the dry down and the lasting power comes from that musk, which I love a musk undernote because it really just lingers on. Beautiful perfume. One smell of this and I instantly purchased it. It's that good. So highly recommend the Tender Romance by Ralph Lauren. The next one I have here is my all-time favorite perfume. I have repurchased this. I will repurchase it the rest of my life too. Like, I've repurchased this and I will continue to repurchase it because this is my fall bag go-to perfume. It's the Burberry London perfume. Love the packaging. The style of this is elegant, modern, and feminine. Oh, can't. I love this so much. Okay, so the top notes are clementine, honeysuckle, English garden rose, tiare flower, jasmine, peony, veil of musk, Indian sandalwood, and patchouli. If you could, there's only one note in here that's missing that I like, and that's amber. But if you could pick out all the notes of any perfumes and put them together, everything I just said, those are all notes I love, and they're all in this perfume. Which is why I'm so drawn to it, because if you pick out some of the other notes, they are in these other perfumes, but that specific culmination of notes just made for me this perfume. This perfume was made for me. This is Chelsea Gary's perfume. Love it. So I highly recommend it. This one is elegant yet modern. Let's see, it says it epitomizes the cosmopolitan London lifestyle with independence and relaxed confidence. It's a very approachable perfume, but it has some sweetness to it, but yet it lingers and stays, and it's, oh, I love it. Okay. This perfume I had got this past winter, and this is a perfume. I say that because everything about this just says femininity to me. From the style of the bottle, like just the little wisp of the whatever this is, the cap. It's called C by Giorgio Armani. So tongue-tied today. The style of this is graceful, modern, unconventional. So here's the notes. Cyper, blackcurrant nectar, airy florals, and musky blonde wood. I love this. This perfume has a very fruity initial with the blackcurrant. But the bottom of this, let's see, the base of musky blonde wood adds lightness while grounding the fragrance for a lingering, distinctive trail. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, you go to smell it, it's just sweet, but then it literally stays with you. I want to walk into a room and I want people to know I've entered because they can smell me. Not in a bad way, but in a very refined, this is my fragrance, very statement-like way. That is me. This really reminds me of this in a way because of that. And I don't say that coming from like a boastful, rude, disrespectful way. I just mean like I like my perfume to really match who I am. And I feel like this perfume does in some strange, crazy way. I really enjoy that. That is like a very feminine perfume. And the last one I have, I've repurchased this one, and this one brings me back. You know how scents are linked to like stories and memories in your life? This perfume was bought for me by my then boyfriend, now husband. This is Calvin Klein Euphoria. I want to say I was in 10th grade when he purchased this for me. I think it was Christmas, or was it my birthday? No, it was my birthday because I remember wearing it all school year, and gosh, I smell this and it just takes me back to dinners out at Olive Garden and movies, you know what I mean? Like just stuff like that. Riding in the Grand Am and Yes, anyways, okay. So this is Calvin Klein Euphoria. The style of this is confident, sexy, and chic. This is amazing. This is very fruit forward. So it has pomegranate, persimmon, green notes, black orchid, lotus blossom, champaca flower, liquid amber, mahogany wood, black violet, and cream accord. Doesn't that just smell or sound? It smells like some sort of delicious martini that's very fruity, but yet creamy, but yet just, I think of like a beautiful martini glass with like a black currant color to it with some cream designs on top. That's what this makes me think of. Oh, it's delicious. Okay, so Euphoria is about sexiness, fantasy, and being captivating. Sexy and sensual, Euphoria speaks to the woman who has the urge to break free from everyday life to provocatively be part of an exciting world filled with pleasure, surprise, and temptation. Her fragrance is a contrast between exotic fruits, seductive florals, for a rich, creamy, seductive signature. I love this. Absolutely love this. I mean, I love all these perfumes. They're my top perfumes, and they are for a reason because they really just... Oh my gosh, I need to put this on right now because it's amazing. So those are my perfume recommendations. Definitely recommend checking them out. And I think perfume is just a great gift. You know, I personally love perfume. I love to collect perfume. I love to wear it. So, okay, that is going to do it for all of my recommendations. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry for if I was a little bit all over the place, but you know when you're sick, like you just lose your mind. Quite frankly, you lose your mind. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I love you guys so very much, and happy Mother's Day early to all of you mothers out there, and I will chit-chat with you guys soon. Bye, guys.